You rockin' with book jams. Grab your friends and your brother and sisters, cousins, all of the above. It's time for us to read this jam. Yeah, go on an adventure as more to some words and pretty little pictures. Learn a couple lessons, get some knowledge in your brain, and you have a little fun in this thing with book jams.
Hey, I'm Blaze.
Hi, I'm Novi.
Welcome to Book Jams. So, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing amazing, and you guys already know what this is, man. This is the launch of season 1 of the very first episode of the Book Jams podcast.
Yes, and we'd like to thank all of our viewers tuning into our very first show, and we'd like to thank you for all the support you've been showing.
Yes. Now, I was trying to come on here and just be like, oh, because it's for Book Jams, but I gotta stay cool. You feel me? I gotta stay cool because this show is the Father's Day special, and we have 3 Father's Day books. Check this out, man. And of course, these are available at mybookjams.com. So check it out. Yeah, you gotta give a big, huge shout out to our beautiful nieces and nephews. It's something about the bloodline that's just, they're just so talented. But yes, we have 3 amazing books at mybookjams.com that you guys can get. And we want to take this time to really talk about the importance about, Father's Day. And the first book is Dads Around the World. Dads Around the World pays tribute to fathers across different cultures and continents, sharing joyful moments, celebrating the unique bond between a father and their children. Purchase it now at mybookjams.com.
Our ebook, Dads Around the World, goes into detail about how dads play such an important role in kids' lives, and it's important to give them recognition. And because they are such role models, a lot of kids look up to them. And I feel like it was a really important book to give spotlight to. Yeah. And at the end of our ebook, we have a song called Dads Around the World as well. And not only does it teach us different ways to say dad, as in papa, baba, otosan, padre, they also let us know that kids have so much passion for their dads, and they are more than happy to just sing about how much they love them. And I feel like it was a really heartwarming thing to listen to.
Yeah, agreed. I was looking up so many different ways that people say that, dad. And Swahili, they say baba. And Filipino, they got tete, or is it tate? It's like it's tate.
Yeah.
Dutch is Vader. Danish is far, but yeah, it's cool just to know all the different languages, all the different ways to say it. And like you said, it's definitely it highlights how much kids are passionate about their dads. It could be a stepdad, it can be someone that isn't a father by blood, but steps up to the plate and is that for a kid. So I definitely want to shout out all the dads.
Yes.
The next book that I definitely want to talk about is Dad. Dad is a beautiful tribute to all the awesome dads we have in the world. It expresses how our dads have such a huge impact in our lives. This will be a lovely Father's Day gift. You can get that now at mybookjams.com. So the thing about the dads that I love is this one. See, Dads Around the World showcased, all the different ways to say, dad, and the different fathers everywhere. But with dads, it's talking about, definitely the importance of the role that, a dad plays in your life, the protector, the comforter, the guy that's the one that's there to when you scrape your knee, and that's there to, to comfort you and things of that nature, hold you when you're scared, protect you.
Yeah.
So what are you like with you and your personal experience with your dad, to give us, some insight on that?
Yes. For me, my dad He has always been there for me. He's just been a light in my life. He has taught me so much. He's taught me how to be like Jesus. He's taught me how to grow closer with him, which I think is the most important thing a dad can do, is guide you to God and just help you be the person you need to be. And I find a lot of value in that. And I'm really thankful to have somebody like him in my life. And yeah.
What's so amazing about it is your dad is my stepdad.
Yes.
And obviously, you know, our relationship is crazy, but him being the dad that he is, like always, you know, with the camera, doing studio stuff, being around, you know, a father that has so much creativity. How do you think that has shaped you, you know, to become the person that you are?
He has definitely put a lot of ideas into mind. He's such a creative person. I feel like that just got passed down to me. I got a lot of inspiration from him. He does a whole lot of camera work. He does music. He has some artistic skills as well. So it's like, I think it's really cool how he just takes the time out of his day to show me how to do different things. And I feel like that's really important.
Big shout out to Rod P. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I'm doing my best not to call him what I want to call him, but you know. But yeah, y'all know what this is, man. This is the Book Jams Podcast, and we're gonna take a break. We will be right back.
Extra, read all about it. We got big news, Book Jammers. Book Jams full access yearly subscription is here. Let's go. For only $19.99 a year, Book Jammers can have full access to all Book Jams ebooks. It's simple. Subscribe for $19.99. Get the special password. Enter password on the subscription page and enjoy all ebooks all year long. Subscribe today and enjoy the ride with your favorite Book Jam ebooks like Katie Eats a Lot, Mellow on the Jello, Milestones, and a whole lot more. Log on to mybookjams.com.
Welcome back to the Book Jams Podcast. I'm Blaze, that's Novi. Now we're going to talk about book number 3, and this one is called About Your Dad. About Your Dad is about a grandmother telling her granddaughter how very special her daddy is and how very special she is to him. You can purchase this book at mybookjams.com. And with this book was a special one dedicated to our brother, talking about it's pretty much a story telling her about her dad and breaking it down. But what I love about it is, obviously for us it's personal because it is our brother, but what I love about it is it showcases something that so many kids could relate to, about their father there, even though a lot of these things are that they talk about in the book that I love talking about, the way that Doze loves, his video games, loves to play basketball and love those different things. I love that whatever another kid is going through, or when they're reading this story, they can think about the things that their dad loved, things that they love to do. Dad could love to play chess, can be like motorcycles, be in the race cars. You know what I'm saying? So I really love that about that dad book. And then of course that one also has a song, and that one is done by our beautiful mother, who is also the author of Book Jams.
Yes.
So we have About Your Dad, Dads Around the World, and then of course there's Dads. So I would like to take this time to showcase a video and a tribute, letting their dads know how they feel about them for Father's Day. Check it out.
courage and kindness, strength and gentleness, fortitude and tenderness. A father, a leader and a lifelong teacher, a comforter and a patient listener, a hero and a world changer, a gift from God above. Being a father is a high and holy calling. It is not only a blessing, but also a stewardship. Fatherhood is a precious opportunity and a divine responsibility, because it is one of the many ways that God watches over all of us. A father is a protector and a provider, a hard worker and a family man, a role model and a faithful friend. And so from all of us to all of you, thank you to the fathers.
Welcome back to the Book Jamz podcast. On to the next segment.
All right. So for you guys, we have 10 facts about father engagement. Number 1 is attachment. Fathers and infants can be as attached as mothers and infants. When both parents are involved, infants form attachments to both from birth.
Number 2 is health outcomes. Father involvement is linked to positive child health outcomes in babies, like improved weight gain in preterm infants and higher breastfeeding rates.
Authoritative parenting. Father involvement using authoritative parenting leads to better emotional, academic, social, and behavioral outcomes for children.
Yes. Next, future success. Children close to their father are twice as likely to enter college or find stable employment after school. 75% less likely to have a teen birth, 80% less likely to go to jail, and half as likely to experience multiple depression symptoms.
Wow. Critical role. Fathers are crucial in child development. Father's absence hinders development from infancy to adulthood, with psychological harm persisting throughout life.
Quality over quantity. The quality of the father-child relationship matters more than the hours spent together. Non-resident fathers can positively affect children's social and emotional well-being, academic achievement, and behavioral adjustment.
Sociability and self-control. High levels of father involvement correlate with higher levels of sociability, confidence, and self-control in children. They are less likely to act out in school or engage in risky behaviors in adolescence.
Academic achievement. Children with actively involved fathers are 43% more likely to earn A's and 33% less likely to repeat a grade than those without engaged dads.
Behavioral and economic benefits. Father engagement reduces behavioral problems in boys and decreases delinquency and economic disadvantage in low-income families.
That's real. Psychological benefits. Father engagement reduces psychological problems and depression rates in young women. The impact of fathers and father figures is substantial. While father involvement has many positive aspects, the effects of their absence can be detrimental. So those are 10 facts about father engagement. Now we're going to take one more break. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Solon, and tomorrow is Father's Day, which means you can buy our new ebook. It's called Dads Around the World. Visit mybookjams.com. And happy Father's Day to all the fathers in the world.
Yo, welcome back to the Book Jamz podcast. It's Novi. This is Blaze Hunter. And, I want to give a shout out to all the involved dads. And I just want to let you guys know, not just the biological, but, the dads that aren't the biological dads and the ones that are are there, and they're not there out of obligation. Ones who choose to be in their child's life. I'm talking about stepdads, from just stepping up to the plate to a child, or if you're married and your spouse has a kid and you're now the active father. I am in a situation where my son Jaden and my stepdaughter Elena. So with both of them, like, I am not the biological father, but they're on that priority list as if they were. I love them as if they were my own, and I wouldn't change nothing. They both shaped me in so many different ways. With Jaden, I was able to, I cut the cord. I was there to see this boy grow into a young man, and just to see how the way that he sees life, though, once like he was here, it made me just know that, all right, my fun, and not saying that my fun is over, but just me not thinking of anybody else and just thinking of myself was done. This is who I had to think of now. And it has turned me into a much better man. It has made me appreciate life. And just to see him growing and have all of his achievements are just amazing to me. And Elena, my God, this girl will keep you on your toes. I mean, with girls, they mature so much faster than boys do. So you have to be on your feet. She keeps me alert. She keeps me cool, because this girl is already cool. So she'll make you feel like you ain't that cool real quick. You know what I'm saying? So, I got to be on point. You know what I mean? But just smart, very independent, not a follower at all. Just graduated and is ready to go on and live her life. So, I'm extremely, extremely proud. So shout out to Jaden. Shout out to Elena. They both made me a proud papa. So, yeah.
For the next 24 hours, you can visit mybookjamz.com and scan the QR code for the ebook Dads Around the World and gift it to an awesome dad or father figure.
And if you want to check out all Book Jamz content, you can check us out on Instagram at BookJamz LLC. You can also go to youtube.com/bookjams. And then, of course, you go to mybookjams.com.
We'd like to thank everybody again for tuning in and joining our very first episode.
Definitely like to wish all the dads around the world Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. Bye.
Peace.